So I just want to take a moment to say we should celebrate how far we've came as a community. To think that we now have pride not just in cities but in rural towns and communities is such a testament to the positive change in societal attitudes over recent time. We've achieved so much over the past few years. We won the long fought for battle for marriage equality and adoption rights. We won the lifting on the ban of gay and bisexual men giving blood, which was a lingering remnant from the AIDS crisis and the resultant homophobic fear-mongering. We won reproductive rights, allowing pregnant people the right to choose. And as Harvey Milk put it, rights are only won by those who make their voices heard. Our rights were hard fought for. They weren't handed down by politicians, but by protesting and campaigning, we forced so many politicians to shift their ground. But Pride can't just be about celebration. Pride started not as a party, but a riot that developed into the powerful protest movement that won those victories. And we still have so much more to win if we're to achieve real liberation. We need to stand and fight with our trans and non-binary siblings who still face systemic abuse and the hurdles they have to jump through just to have their identity recognised and to receive adequate health care. We need to fight to challenge the effect of decades of LGBTQ phobia which are present in the disproportionate mental health problems and homelessness in the community. And we need to fight against those here and internationally who are trying to roll back our rights, like successive right-wing governments in Hungary and also in the southern states of America who are launching an attack on our trans siblings. And in these battles, we have to ask who are our real allies and who are just jumping on the bandwagon. In the trade union movement, we have to say, which side are you on? We've seen a wave of multinational companies across the world paint themselves in rainbow flags and then bankroll homophobic politicians. I think we can do better than that. We should look to those in our past who united, oppressed and exploited people in their common interest. So I want to mention Mark Ashton, a guy from Portrush. So Mark, alongside others, launched the Lesbians and Gays Support the Miners group in the 80s. They stood in solidarity with the miners' strike. So they stood in solidarity with striking miners, and in doing so they helped challenge the prejudices in many rural mining communities, so much so that the miners' union actually ended up helping the challenge against Thatcher's LGBTQ phobic laws. More recently, we've seen another example of where LGBT activists and workers can come together and struggle. So when Harlan and Wolff shipyard workers occupied their factory to save their jobs, they put a pride flag up in their gates. In response, on the Belfast Pride Parade, many held placards which said, "Pride means solidarity, support the shipyard workers." And that is how we build a different society. When we stand together to fight, we can end the line of oppression and narratives of division that the capitalist system so dearly relies upon. Thank you.